everybody, and welcome to another episode of Momentum Update. I am Bruce Breedlove, the brand ambassador for Momentum Realty. Today I have Casey Harder. She's going to talk about what is going on in her life and her business in the last couple months and leading up to what she has going on now, which is amazing, and I can't wait for you to talk about it. Tell me what's going on in your business right now, Casey.
Yeah, so just moving over to Momentum and moving to kind of a new level of activity and thinking about marketing in different ways and really just kind of tightening up on all that we know to do through the training at Momentum. I have hit kind of a really good stride. And so for August, I've got stuff in the pipeline now, which is a difference for my business. I always had, maybe one thing for the next month, but right now for August, I've got six that are going to close in August, my apologies, and $37,000 in commissions that represents. So that's exciting, and already have a few stacked in the pipeline for September and working on filling out September and starting October in the pipeline. So it's really great. It's kind of a stabilizing force to have that much going on.
So then you said 37,000 in commissions coming in for August, and it is the end of July now of 2020. And you told me you have 15,000 coming in for September. So that number could go up then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've got, out of my 9, 2 are sellers, 7 are buyers, but I just picked up 2 new, one's a referral and one is from some of my online marketing efforts. And so those should be in September. Both buyers are motivated and have a timeline to work through. And then I have one more that is maybe going to close at the end of August or September. So I don't know. August could grow still as well, even in these last couple of days of July, because they're a cash buyer. So August could grow, or it could impact September. I'm thinking I definitely won't fall below maybe $1.2 million, $1.3 million in production for September as well.
Wow. Congratulations. So let's just say, for the sake of the argument, you have 37,000 coming in August, and then September you're not going to make less than 15 grand.
Right.
And so we're talking, you're running a profitable business. You said before you'd have 1, 2, do some deals, and you had experience by all means when you came to Momentum. But what you're doing now is you're making money that can change your lifestyle, right? You said the word stabilizing. So running a profitable business, and you have 9 under contract right now, 7 buyers, 2 sellers, and so what has this profit that your business is making, what difference has that made in your lifestyle?
So moving to Momentum and being able to keep more of my profit, I'm not just stashing that in the coffers. I am using that to fund a really lucrative, steady business. So it's allowing me to have additional resources for my clients and be able to provide even better levels of service to my clients, which will invariably give me more referrals, because they will have liked the service even more, even at that 9 under contract level, which before now sounded like a mind blow to me. I was like, what, how do you even manage 9? Yeah. And it's with leverage and some infrastructure. That's how you do it.
Yep. You put systems in place, and it's amazing what you can accomplish when things are streamlined. So that is so cool. So going forward, what is it going to look like for you now that you have a total of $53,000? And what's your goal with this profit from your business? What's your goal? What are you going to do with it?
Yeah, so I want to maintain the marketing efforts that I've been doing that have been paying off, even with the change in sales since COVID. And I've heard from other realtors that they're kind of struggling to find people who are ready to make moves. So I definitely want to keep funding the efforts that are giving me results, number one. Number two, we have some obligations that we'd love to just pay off and have that freedom from that. So that's really our goal, is to be debt free by the end of the year.
I love that. So I won't ask you to share exactly how much if you're not comfortable, but what is,
Yeah.
so running a profitable business, making money, and then continuing that, being able to invest in your business and create an amazing experience for your clients, building your database, and then exponentially growing from there, right? Because they're going to give you referrals, etc. The
Yeah.
second part, the reaching your goal, like what does that mean to you? Like you're able to run a profitable business and meet a goal, and then then what's next? Like you pay off your debt. What's next after that?
Yeah, so I'd really like to bring other people in. I feel like a lot of people have helped me in my career, some before Momentum. And of course, while I'm here at Momentum, I feel like I've been given some tools, kind of keys to a new vehicle, if you will, I guess. So I'd love to be able to kind of share that and help some other people, because I know what it's like to start. I haven't been doing this for 30 years. And so since that's the case, it's fresh enough in my memory to be reminded about how overwhelming sometimes real estate can feel, because you're everything. You are CEO, you're marketing director, you are, customer service person, you're the accountant, you're everything. And so to be able to share with some people better systems and methodologies to manage all of that and still have a life. And still take care of my kids. I have 2 teenagers. They're not going to be in the house very long. So yeah.
I love that. And I see the excitement and the satisfaction in your voice, and what you're saying is awesome. I love that you're having such success. You deserve it. So let's switch gears just a tad. I want to ask you a couple more questions. So we are disrupting in the market. Momentum, there's no secret, is disrupting in the market. In your opinion, why are we controversial, in your opinion?
I think sometimes, have you ever heard that the funniest jokes are funny because they have a bit of truth? I think sometimes controversy is controversial because it's truth people weren't willing to recognize or speak about before. And so I think we're hitting that chord because this is how it should be done. And I think that it can be frustrating if you're in another system and you believed in it and you bought in. I bought in because Momentum wasn't available yet. And so just kind of challenging people with truth is sometimes hard. It's sometimes hard for them to take that on and say, you know what? Yeah, that's right. Because then they have to be faced with what they do about it. Do they stay the same or do they change? Wow. So, yeah.
That's powerful. That's powerful. So what's your advice for someone who doesn't believe the hype, or doesn't believe, even though it's not hype, we're being explicitly transparent with everything that's going on. These are real numbers we're talking about here, real profit. Like, what is your advice to someone who doesn't necessarily think, it's legit?
Wow. So the competitive part of me says, that's okay. Because here you are. But, the giver part of me goes, I get it. But now there's kind of, at first there were a couple of voices, and now there's kind of a chorus. And it's hard to ignore multiple voices coming up with real results. Mm-hmm. It's just hard to ignore. And, I can't make people believe. I can't make people choose. I can't do that. So I would just say, open your mind. If it's for you, great. That's wonderful. But we're going to keep plugging and keep treating people well, keep going at this high pace, and serving people at a high level.
Yes, so much has happened in such a short period of time, and it amazes me to sit back and think about it, and to watch your growth in such a short period of time. I'm a huge fan of yours, Casey. So let me brag on you a little bit. Casey is one of our cultural ambassadors. She has conversations with agents who are interested in joining. So if you're watching this, you may have at least talked to one of us here, because we both do. We both have that role of talking to new agents that are trying to come in. But thank you for that and spending time doing that. It's huge that you are a steward of our brand. So I just wanted give you a public shout out here for that.
Thanks. Thanks. I
So
appreciate it.
unless you have anything else, I would love to end it there. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. You have anything else, Casey?
Nope. Just thanks again for all that Momentum does to help support us. I just really appreciate you, John and Brittany, just killing it every day for us.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Until next time, this is Momentum Update. I'm Bruce. Thanks, guys.